It's the liquid heart of the Everglades. And if we keep abusing it, okay, that heart's gonna die.
We have a water problem in South Florida. We have too much, and a lot of it is polluted. Lake Okeechobee is often blamed for these problems, but those who live near its shores are sick of being the scapegoat. Ramon Iglesias owns and operates Roland Martin Marina with his wife. For him and others in Clewiston, Lake O is their livelihood.
We're all part of the problem, but that's not where the blame gets blamed at. It's always Lake Okeechobee's.
The South Florida Water Management District and the Army Corps of Engineers have designed a southern reservoir which will increase the amount of water flowing south by 120 billion gallons annually. There are also projects to build water storage to the east, west, and north. They've been holding public meetings to get input on the project. Still, some people think it's putting a Band-Aid on a chest wound.
Over 95% of the water increase to Lake Okeechobee comes from the Kissimmee River. So to me, yes, we may need some reservoirs down south. We need them east and west, but our focus, our priority should be storage north.
I'm not a scientist, I'm not a water expert, but when you see 95% of the water that's in Lake Okeechobee comes from the north, that is the only way, that is a source, that is the only way that we can address the real issue.
The current system works like this. When Lake O fills up, the water has to go somewhere, or else. So, water is flushed out of the lake using a series of locks. And as far as preventing catastrophic floods, it works pretty well.
The system was built to protect communities. It was, and not only our communities, but everybody in South Florida, basically.
It was designed in the 1950s and 60s. It was designed in a time where protection of the environment was not paramount in people's mind. In fact, nature was seen as something you conquer. You don't let nature conquer you.
The result, however, is not ideal for all parties. The water flushed from the lake can be damaging to the estuaries, wildlife, and coastline. Enter Southern Reservoir. Problem meets solution. Maybe.
Each of those projects gets us incrementally more flexibility so that when they all come online, we have a lot more flexibility.
And ideally, a lot less water flowing east and west. But the proposed project will cost over $2 billion, with Florida footing half the bill. The earliest estimates have the project taking at least 8 years to complete.
Why would we want to get the water out of Lake Okeechobee to the reservoir before we slow down the flow of water that comes in?
However, it might be one of the best options we have until we solve the issues surrounding pollution. And even then, it's the only solution on the table that addresses what to do with all the water.